Yes. Good evening, everyone. Fucking microphone. Move. Move to where I want you to be. Yes. 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 Excellent. Is that good enough, Dan? Alright, that should be the end of the tune. Ah, yes, yes. There's a free download link in the chat for the tune. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you, because you're probably looking at the chat right now. But anyway. Hello! Hi! I'm the Space Quest historian, and my hair looks like I should be lead singer of some indie pop rock band, but I don't know what's going on up here. And neither does the professional psychological department. Yes, indeed. Yes, welcome. So I was so anxious to welcome you all that I almost stumbled over those words. Welcome everyone in the chat. Very nice to see you. Today we are, of course, playing more Under a Killing Moon. I'm just gonna start it because it just starts up at the main menu, so I know that it's working. Yes. Very nice. Gotta move you to where I can comfortably see you. There you go. I'm running this thing in the window, obviously. Under a Killing Trolls. Oh. That seems awfully no, that's just putting weird images in my mind. It's one of those horror movies where you got, the hero of the story pinned on the kitchen floor and you're brandishing a knife under a killing trolls, and then someone stabs me in the gut with a poker. That's always how those movies end. Didn't you see Hush? No, wait, what was the one? The one where it's a deaf mute girl alone in her house and there's a home invasion and the intruder gets gutted with a corkscrew at the end. I might have spoiled that now. Anyway, yeah, the title does imply that I'm the killer, doesn't it? Under a Killing Moon. Does not imply... It does, in fact, imply that the moon is the killer, but that is not what is happening. I'll show you. Hang on. Let's just get into the game here. Now, let's see. Sound seems to be working okay. No dropped frames. Goodness. Phone going nuts in the background, but that's because Torpedo Bear is messaging me. I just got my speakers replaced, and he's gonna inherit my old speakers, whom I in turn inherited from my grandfather. Rest his soul and all that. So, well, that was a story that went nowhere. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, back to the game. In the context of this game, we have... just ignore him. He's used to that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Torpedo Bear. In the context of the game, we have just been mugged, and the priceless statuette that we retrieved from Eddie Ching's has now gone absolutely missing, thanks to some shape-shifting cunt who just went up and knocked us on the head with a pipe and just fucking stole it from us. God damn, I hate it when that happens. Shape-shifting motherfuckers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around and see if anyone saw us get mugged. Now, of course, the first thing you do when you walk down the stairs over here is straight up bolt into Chelsea's point of view, who's just looking at us like we just stole her lunch or something. Kind of thing. Hello.
What's going on, Tex?
Well, I got fucking jumped. What's going on, Tex? Do you see the bruises and bleeding in my face? What's going on? Oh, nothing.
Sorry, Tex. I didn't see a thing. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Well, what fucking good are you? I do know who actually did see something, but I'm just, for funsies, we're just gonna ask all the people who didn't see anything.
What can I get you?
What are they called in English? I know painkilling medication. Xanax would be nice. That joke would have worked better if I didn't suck at language.
Franny told me you got whacked.
Whacked?
I haven't heard any word on the street about who would have done it.
It was a shapeshift. Anyway, okay, so you're no good either. As he just hinted at, Fran in the pizza parlor actually did see it. But let's just ask our good friend Rook. I mean, he must be...
What now, Murphy?
He must be so happy that we solved this case and everything, so of course he's gonna help us out.
I don't know anything about that.
Fuck you, you old cunt. Exeter, that's 2 cunts in... How long have we... 5 minutes. Holy shit. My language is all over the place. Hey!
This is the brand new electronic shop out.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, I've never tried asking this dude. Mr. Ham Underwood. I doubt he's gonna be very helpful.
Well, what are you looking for?
Jesus, well, I'm feeling hungry.
How about something delicious, but not too fattening?
There's a dairy air not far from here. Try the super tofu burger.
That sounds horrible. Oh, you can't even ask him anything. Fuck you, buddy. All right, let's go to the pizza parlor and talk to, again, if you're watching this at full blast, I highly recommend you turn the volume down because, by God.
Oh, Tex, why can't all the men be like you?
Why indeed? Why don't you crawl down a pipe and hop on a turtle or something? Jesus Christ. Be nice to him, he's pregnant. Ham Underwood, be nice to him. He's pregnant. Alright, well, reveal the true PI persona. Why can't all men be like... Oh, a vote! Oh, yes, indeed. I was just gonna pick C, actually, Summer, but... Torpedo Bear, bless his heart, actually came up with a really nifty idea. Instead of me just, messing up the vote system that we've got going. And I like the vote system. Instead of me just going, well, let's pick C, and then, a bunch of votes come in after that, I'm going to pick the majority vote from the first 3 votes that come in. And then after that, it's a tiebreaker. So that's the new rule. The first 3 votes, if they're unanimous, or if there's an overwhelming majority in those 3 votes, then that's the one we're going with. If they're all different, then the next vote that comes in is the tiebreaker. So be fast, be quick, be juicy. Be lovely. So we've got 1 vote for C and 1 vote for B. Yes. And A. Thanks, Lucy. The next vote will be the tiebreaker. Stay hydrated. Yes, indeed. So that is actually B. Cocky chauvinism. Thank you, Dan.
Because if all men were like me, you women would have a harder time finding something to complain about.
Well, I've got plenty to complain about right now.
Yeah, I just gave you something extra to complain about.
I've got to do something about him. It's humiliating the way he's been flaunting his latest affair with some floozy. If I had some hard proof he's been sleeping around, I could finally divorce him and get some money from him.
You do realize I'm over here, right? What the hell is she looking at? But yes, humor. We haven't even learned that she saw who mugged us, so, we're going to need another vote on this one. Do you express pseudo-sympathy, as in, well, you are a pain in the ass, but no one deserves that kind of treatment? Macho pig humor or PI double entendre? Well, I can already tell there's going to be an overwhelming C-ness going on. So thank you, Syriar, Summer, and Lucy, for all picking C.
You know, Fran, a good PI like myself can come up with hard proof in his sleep.
That seems like perjury.
Can, mister. And that's why I'd like to make a deal with you. I saw you get jumped last night.
There we go. Is she talking to the plants?
Me to keep quiet, and that telling you would put my life in danger. But I'm willing to talk if you'll give me some proof that Sal is having an affair. Then I could divorce him and get some of the money he's been hiding away all these years.
You do realize he might be upstairs, right? I mean, the fucking neighbors heard you talking about that. All right, next one up. Do we shake on it, try for free information, or assertive deal making? I will point out that this does not matter one iota. We are on the case right now, so anything you pick, make it funny. Shake on it? Hey, yeah. Try for free information. We're gonna get shut down. Or assertive deal. That's 2 votes for A.
You drive a hard bargain, Francesca. But I need a lead on my case, so I'll see what I can dig up on Sal.
I don't know anything about the girl Sal is seeing.
Cheers. That makes it a lot easier.
But haven't been able to find anything except for this note. I think it's meant to be a coded message. I'm sorry I don't have anything more for you to work with. Let me know when you've got something.
She's just handing... Is she cross-eyed or something? Okay, sorry. That's not funny. Yeah, this really narrows down the list, doesn't it? This is fabulous. Let's see. Now, I happen to know that he's gallivanting around the hotel with his floozy. And I also know how to get in. However, I can't quite recall how to get the information that he's in the hotel. So I think I'm just gonna ask B, because
Hiya, matey.
hello. He seems to know a bit about, you know, people where they like to snoop around and shit. First of all, mugging, anything.
You got jumped, huh? You must have crossed Eddie Ching. You didn't hear me say this, but Eddie Ching owns this whole section of the city.
Okay, I didn't hear you say this for the second time
More
now.
information on him than that.
But you just told me plenty, and you told me plenty earlier, and you're a weirdo. Sal.
He lets his wife run the pizza joint. I don't know what he does. Though
do.
I've heard some things about who he does. You can tell he drinks a lot by that snaz of his.
Oh yeah, he's got something about noses. Tech should be her next husband. Match made in heaven. I mean, he's gonna need a hearing aid by the time they're done with the wedding ceremony, isn't he? Alright, let's see if Mr. Bum, if Clint, who by the way is one of my favorite characters in this game. Look at it! It's like someone cut off his legs and just stuck him in there. Poor dude.
Ask away.
Thank you! Alright, Sal.
The only time I ever see Sal is...
Oh wait, we asked him about this before. Fuck you. Did you see anything?
Wish I could help.
No. Fuck you. Alright. Someone here knows. And it's not Chelsea, because if you ask her, she's just gonna say, oh, sometimes he gives me the eye and he's a creepo and all of that shit. But I'm gonna do it anyway, just in case something changed.
Sal's a handful.
Yeah, aren't we all? I got dirty. Oh, where's G Crusher when you need him? Alright, fine. Fuck it. Let's just scoot on into the hotel, and because we haven't met
Newpop is a gigantic
Mr. Ardo.
Works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's
He said
a
motel.
rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
This is going to get interesting. I'm going to save my game here because he could actually we could antagonize him enough to you know, actually make him kill us. So Ardo, and extra fun fact, we all know that Chris Jones plays Tex Murphy. He's one of the co-designers of the game, and he's played Tex, you know, throughout the history of Tex Murphy, from 1989 in Mean Streets all the way up to the Poison Pond that's coming out. I see votes are already coming in. That's 1 vote for C, 1 vote for B. Let's keep it going. Thank you. The interesting piece of trivia is that, and we're going to need a tiebreaker. The interesting piece of information is that Ardo Newpop here is played by Aaron Connors, the writer of this game. He came on with Under a Killing Moon, and then he wrote the novelization of this game. He wrote the Pandora Directive. He's basically the one putting words into Tex Murphy's mouth, and more as the series went on. Pandora Directive is his masterpiece. So that's interesting, and he puts in a stupefyingly bad performance. But hey, thank you, Mr. Tiebreaker, indeed. That is 2 votes for A. We'll go with the brusque approach.
Hey, handsome. How about some service?
Okay. I think I already seen this show before anyway.
That's not a security camera. It's just like a children's show. All right, here we go. Rude personal opinion, show some interest, or disagreeable response. Rude personal opinion. This show sucks. Oh, good. Yeah, he is also writing for Poison Pond. He wrote the novel that Tesla Effect is based on. That seems to be 2 votes for A, so a rude personal opinion.
I always thought that Captain Wallaby was a pedophile.
Oh my fucking
You
Christ.
mean he likes to ride bikes? I have a bike.
Well, aren't you special? Okay, there's a cutoff point here, so now we start the voting again. Harsh retorts. I have a feeling you guys just want to piss this dude off, right? Harsh retort, or switch to business, or shameless brown nosing. Just crawl up his ass and do shit. That's 1 vote for C. 2 votes for C, in fact. All right, we'll crawl up his ass.
Boy, you seem like a sharp guy, Ardo. I'm a PI and I need some info. I'll bet you know a lot about what goes on in this
Look at the size difference between the... Okay.
I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' fire safety show is going to be on pretty soon.
Jesus. I can't tell if this is offensive or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. Sal, what do you know about... you didn't get us killed. Thank you so much, everyone.
I don't know what that is.
Awesome. How about a mugging?
I never heard nothing about that.
I think they pitched his voice down. Yeah, it is pretty offensive, isn't it? How about Chelsea?
Ooh, Chelsea is pretty cool, because she's got good magazines and stuff. That's where I bought my Inspector Burns fire safety manual.
Jesus, that voice. Okay, so we don't know that he's in here. God damn it. I feel like I'm working backwards here. What do you know about Beak?
I don't know what that is.
He doesn't know squat. Okay, I am going to fuck... Oh, what about Francesca?
She's the lady who makes the best pizza. I eat at her pizza place all the time because I love it.
Not an actor, really. Just not an actor. He did play the Black Arrow Killer in the Pandora Directive, which was good, because 1, it was a non-speaking role, and 2, he got to kick Chris Jones's ass. So that was fun. Okay, so Sal. Okay, when in doubt, go back to office if possible. Jesus fucking Christ. Go back to office and see if Fax Machine has done something. No. Son of a bitch. Fuck, stop doing that. Okay, is there anything in my inventory? Balloon. Yeah, that'll work. Geiger Chow, bandana, list of bidders, note from Francesca. And this doesn't say anything. No, it doesn't. Okay, fine. Off we go. Actually, let's go and have a chat with Mac. He's the only person we haven't really talked to in this so far. Notice that the Golden Gate Hotel has shown up as its own location. Intriguing, yes. Police station. Let's go here and ask Mac what is up.
Back again, eh, Murphy? What can I help you with?
Like, stop being such a smarmy git for one.
Jeez, Tex, you think I know about everything?
Well, you're the police. Fucking do something. Okay, what do you know about Sal?
Sorry, Murphy.
Not a fucking thing, eh, Francesca?
Can't help you with that.
No, this dude's no fucking help. Okay, Dan in the chat says, for some reason Ardo Newpop is the character that stuck the most for me. My friend even scribbled Ardo loves Burns in his school notebook. Weird friend? Friend with good taste, I have to say. Although it is a strange character to latch onto, but I am not looking gift horse mouth, etc. Alright. We have to find some evidence that Sal is screwing around and that it's going on in the hotel. This door doesn't open in this game.
Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city.
Right. Cool. How about we ask Louis, because Louis knows everything that goes on in this town, right? Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know. Yeah. Ooh, fresh brains.
Too bad you don't like fresh brains, mate. Hot off the grill.
The fucking sound effect is what kills me. It sounds like someone scraping nails over cardboard. Oh. If you ask this dude about Sal now, then...
As a matter of fact, he just left. You'd probably be interested to know that he tore up a note and left it in the trash.
Did he
He
really?
just took the garbage and dumped it in the trash can just outside the Bruin stew.
Hi, Yamiko Panda. Yes, Panda desu. Good to see you. This is how you find out that you must go in hotel. You clock yourself in the face with a trash can lid, pick up this note, and then you solve this thing, which is not too bad. It's not the worst puzzle in the game, but these jigsaw things always take for fucking ever. So, anything you guys want to talk about? I'm open. Say anything. Okay, I happen to know the small text goes at the top, so now I'm just flipping all of these the right way around. Trying to keep down my breakfast. Here we go. Oh, Regency. Something service. Where is the top part of that? There we go. Regency escort. Snap. Oh, that's right. In this game, they don't snap. The pieces don't snap together. They do that in Pandora Directive, which makes it a lot easier. Which also means that later on, we're going to assemble a a jigsaw puzzle that... Oh, Christ, I fucking hate that thing. You find another one of these jigsaw bitches, and the game is really finicky about how, you know, how closely the pieces fit together. So every time I've played it, I don't get points for solving that one, because even though I put the pieces together in the right order and I can read what's on the note, the game doesn't register that I've actually solved that puzzle. So fuck that. This did not work. Shit, I'm looking for flat tops. Flat top. How about that one? Alright, I can't tell if this is the right one because it doesn't snap into the corner. What is life? What is pain? What is... Hey, that one fits. Yeah. Welcome to Tedium. Very sorry about that. Also, I can't remember what the note says because, as you can see, it is all in code. I need one that's sort of slight. No. This one looks like it should go at the bottom here. And I'm looking for sort of a curvature going up here. Looks like lorem ipsum on that note. Yes. I have a topic. You described yourself as ridiculously tall. How tall is that? Always wanted to know. I'm about 2 meters and 10 centimeters, which is about 6'9". So I'm sitting down at the moment for reasons. It's fun. There's some medical issues associated with it, especially in the back department, but nothing too serious. Oh, see, progress is being made. So yeah, pretty tall motherfucker. That's me. And in sort of a mutant category, actually. Hugs. Yeah, I actually got a hug from Jacksepticeye, and he really had to stretch. I think I gave the poor guy a back injury or something. This is not it. This is not it. God damn it. This is boring as hell, isn't it? Why do they put this in games, by the way? This is so fucking tedious. You have no idea. You might have some idea because you're actually watching this. I keep wanting to put this in here near the corner because it looks, you know, it's dark up here, so it looks like it should go near the top. Maybe it does. It actually does. Yes, so we just need to put this one in here. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Making progress. It's good. It's all good. This goes here. Good. So, to be that guy, since it is my name, did you ever play basketball? I did not. I have no motor skills. I can play the drums. That's a sit-down thing. And I cannot play basketball. I have no, coordination for throwing things, and I've never been a sporty guy. So, no. Basketballs make me freak out. Also, I hate being clocked on the head, and somehow people always find a way to toss the basketball just right to smack me in the face. Oh. Okay, that goes there. Okay. We are making progress, I swear. This one goes somewhere around the bottom, so I'm just going to put that there. This one goes somewhere around the bottom, I'm just going to put that there. And this one goes somewhere around here. I just need to fill in some of this middle shit. I don't see anything that's shaped like that. Only this one, and it doesn't quite fit, so that's not the right one. Oh, there we go. Alval. Indeed, Val. I need something with a bit of a top to it. That's not it, sadly. That's not it either. Something with a... I can almost guess that this one actually goes near the bottom here. And this goes over here. Also, there are no cheats, so you can't really skip these puzzles, sadly. One goes in here. There we go, and... Nope, not that one. Not that one either. This one goes here. Thank fucking Christ. Almost dragging the pieces. Yes. There's a lot of dragging going on here. Dragon. No, I'm seriously losing it. But we are making progress. This is... Oh, God, get in there. There you go. Fuck it. Close enough. And you go there. You go there. You go in there and... You go in there. And then you go in there. And you go in there. And everyone gets freebies. You go, thank fucking Christ, we did it. Did it. That completes it. Now that it's assembled, I think I'll glue the pieces together so they won't move. They forgot to voice that line. There we go. Now we combine that with the code. And this puzzle I actually enjoy very much. You have to decode the note here. And it gives you the codes that, or the letters that are already coded correctly. So you have to move the cursor over any green letter, then press a key on the keyboard to change the letter. So if you click on this, that'll change every occurrence of Y to a T. I think it's supposed to be an H. He... No? I'm looking for... Also, it is not a W, obviously. I think this is the... Ah, there you go. And then they turn red because that's correct then. Okay. So that's not an H. Oh, it's we. Oh, we have confirmed. Yes, yes. This is a very serious letter. Chastity appointment. The password today is silicon. Yep, they're all red. Cool. See, that's an interesting way to do it. Golden Gate, so now we know that we have to enter the Golden Gate Hotel.
This guy comes up to me and says he don't like you hanging around here. So he gives me a bunch of money and says he'll pay me more if I keep you out of here until he goes away.
Boy, word travels fast. Sal must have heard I was working for Franny. I heard Sal visits here a lot, and I'd like to get inside and look around, but Ardo won't let me in. Maybe he'd let someone else in, though.
I heard Sal visits here a lot. Yeah, we just decoded that note. Now, thankfully, we have a... Did you hear that he likes Inspector Burns? And we, in a previous episode, we went in here and saw a bit of the Inspector Burns show. Fire. No. That dude. So we have a Inspector Burns mask and a fireman's uniform. Combine those and make a Inspector Burns disguise. And we're going to wear it once we... And he's automatically going to wear it, I think, when you enter.
Now I've got an Inspector Burns disguise that would fool his own mother. It certainly ought to do the trick on a goofball like Ardo.
And this is where we need your help.
It's my hero, Inspector Burns.
Steady on. He almost lifted himself off the fucking floor there. All right, saving my game here because this is when shit gets real. What the fuck just happened? All right, taking notes and votes, of course. Here we go. Authoritative approach. Hello, young traveler. Heartwarming approach. Oh, I love you so. Or Inspector Burns, scum bucket. We've got 3 votes for each one, and Summer comes in with the tie vote, which is a B. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through this one with your votes, and then we're just going to reload the save and see what happens if we just absolutely piss this dude off.
And you must be Fire Ranger Ardo, my biggest fan in the entire world.
Whee!
Hey, you're not Inspector Burns. You look like him, but your voice is too deep. Get out of here, you big fake.
Oops, forgot about that. Yes. We need to do something with the balloon. There's a helium tank in... I believe in Rusty's place. Oh, that's right. Now. Okay, let me just stand still here. And somewhere on this screen is a helium nozzle. I want you to look for it and tell me if you find it. Right. Yeah, that sadistic laugh as well. It does say balloon magic right in front of you, so that is a big fucking hint. The clown face. Yes. Somewhere in the middle here.
Ooh, a small nozzle. Probably a helium dispenser used for filling balloons.
That's the, but that thing is so hard to spot, and it really just blends into the background. But now we've got ourselves a helium-filled balloon.
Just undo the knot and breathe deeply.
Can fucking do. Okay, sorry, false start there.
Now I've got an Inspector Burns disguise that would fool his own mother.
There's a pixel inside the clown mouth, exactly.
Like Ardo.
It's my hero, Inspector Burns.
Thankfully, he also has adventure game short-term memory loss. Saving my game once again, because we do want to piss him off after we're done. I do recall, however, that the vote was B, heartwarming approach.
You must be Fire Ranger Ardo, my biggest fan in the entire world.
Yes, sir, Inspector Burns. You must have got the letter I sent you.
Did we get the letter he sent us? Do we ad-lib quickly? Or tongue-in-cheek concern? Or devoid of any real emotion? Okay, there's 2 votes for A, so I guess we're gonna go with A.
Well, of course I did, Ardo. You know, I read all my fan letters.
I know you do, Inspector Burns. You're the best. Well, I'm all ready to inspect the hotel for fire safety.
Well, we're not gonna fucking do that. Insulting observation. Oh, good. Another vote coming in. We get right down to business, display macho work ethic, or insulting observation. And remember, what we're doing here is trying to not get him to tag along, because we want to get out of this, and the helium is running out. The porno music is excellent. Oh, Jesus motherfucking Christ. That's one vote from Summer for A, 2 votes for B, and 1 for C, so that means a B.
This can be a dangerous job, Ardo. I'd better do the inspection solo.
Oh, I understand completely. I better not leave the front desk anyway. I'll just open the doors for you.
And there we fucking go.
After
you did
a few minutes, I find the door to the Regency Escort Service Hotel Suite. The door's locked, but there's a security panel on the wall beside it. Looks like it requires a password.
No problem. No problem at all. It is everyone's favorite compound in the entire world, if you're into that sort of thing. Silicon.
So this is the Regency Escort Service Love Suite. Now that I'm in, I'll need to find something to prove that Sal's been a frequent customer.
No problem at all. Saving our game here, because this is when we actually need to do shit. Silicon. But let's just reload and absolutely destroy that poor young man's dreams.
Now I've got an Inspector Burns disguise that would
just for the hell of it.
Mother. It certainly ought to do the trick.
Yes, yes.
Inspector Burns!
Inspector Burns. Yes, I'm a scumbucket.
Keep your pants on, son. I'm here to get a room. Make it out for Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Gee, Inspector Burns. I thought you came to see me. Didn't you get my letter?
Devoid of real emotion.
Who cares about your stupid letter? Just get me a room.
I thought you were nice, Inspector Burns, but you're mean. You go away and don't come back.
No, I didn't forget. PI Rule 17 is don't antagonize an idiot. After Ardo kicked me out, I realized I need to get by him in order to get the dirt on Sal. If you let me go back, I promise I'll do better.
Well, okay.
So, not much of a chat from James Earl Jones. However, he did give us a new PI rule from the PI rulebook, and that's Rule 17. Don't antagonize an idiot. And god damn it, I know it. Which means you should not antagonize me. Anyway, check out this porno music. And also this tinfoil.
Looks like a piece of bright, shiny foil. Must be from a bottle of champagne.
I'll have that, for reasons. Also, check this out. The tabletop stays still, but look at the feet. Gotta love sprites. Gotta love 90s 3D technology. Yes, we will get to the piano in just a second. I just want to show you exactly what we are doing. What we are doing is moving this thing. And in this grating is something that we need.
Looks like a couple of objects have fallen into the drain. With that screwdriver, I could undo the screws on this drain cover and get that roll of film.
The roll of film is what we need. It contains naughty pictures. Also, tub area. Oh, gotta love some tub action.
That hot tub actually looks like it might be fun. But maybe too much fun.
Put tinfoil on your head to keep the aliens out. No, that's Pandora Directive. That's the next game. Ooh, beer.
Beer cans. No, they're empty.
I can just hear the disappointment in his voice. What is this under the thing?
Oh, sick. A yucky Band-Aid.
Band-Aid? Oh, it is a band. Oh my god, it's huge. And why is there blood on it? And what is happening in the life of everyone?
Well, I guess one of the escort girls left her bikini top.
Looks like a small size, but a huge string around. I guess she just ties it hard. I don't know. I don't know how bras work. Okay, and also jugs.
This face looks like it was mounted here to hold flowers or something.
But someone shoved it in there. Never mind. Exiting the room. And now we get to do the thing that everyone who has played the game before is looking forward to. We get to play the piano. Which is a Stoffway. No, it's a Larson, but...
A Larson grand piano. Wow. That's even better than a Stoffway.
In joke there for the seventh guest, who, as we know, came out a year earlier. In there's a puzzle near a piano, and instead of a Steinway piano, it's a Stoffway. Henry Stoff, get it? So, little reference to the seventh guest there.
A piece of sheet music. Let's see. Lucido L'Amour. Must be Western music.
Because Lucido... No, never mind. Are you ready for this? Let's give it a whirl.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
I love that. Well, there's also someone thinking here what we need.
Passion's Breath Room Deodorizer.
I can feel my faculty for speech is completely losing it, so we've got this, and we need a piece of string somewhere. Look at the fucking effort that went into modeling this piano. And believe you me, this piano was all over the promotional screenshots that came out for this game. You got screenshots like this, like up here. Ooh, isn't this grand? You get to walk around this environment and ooh, yes. Okay, let's just check out the door is blocking. Usually doors don't block your progress or whatever in this game, but in this one they do. Open door to bedroom. Now this is where all the naughty shit happens.
The bed looks deluxe, firm, but not too firm.
As do the people who work here, I guess. Hello, champagne glass.
Champagne glasses end up in the weirdest places.
I'll have that for no
Hopefully
reason.
this isn't Sal's negligee. The color's all wrong for him.
See, that joke just went to the line and then went, haha, fooled you. Like that. And let's have a look at the drawers, obviously. Tex is secretly Billy Joel. Ooh, a Playbub.
Oh, it's last month's Playbub magazine. Looks like it's stuck inside the drawer.
Ew. That is disgusto. What is this on the floor?
Frilly panties. I hope they aren't Sal's.
This game, I mean, if you've seen my playthrough of Pandora Directive, that was a very serious game. It had some lighthearted moments. This game is goofy as shit, and it enjoys being goofy, and it does have a kind of a naughty sense of humor. And what the fuck is up with this couch? Did the LSD kick in? Fucking look at that. That is amazing. None of this shit opens.
I don't think I ought to open that credenza. It might be full of Sal's underwear.
Or we didn't want to have an opening animation for all of those fucking drawers. Anyway, key is...
Looks like the upper left drawer is locked. I'll bet I could open it if I had something to pick the lock.
If you had something to pick the lock, indeed. Not gold foil, I would imagine. Can I open any of the other? Oh, there's
a Gideon's Bible.
Ooh.
It figures. Everything points to Sal being an aspiring televangelist.
Oh, Summer, I meant, he's not actually judging cross-dressing. He's actually encouraging it. He's just saying, oh, it's the wrong color.
Camera. Too bad there's no film in it. There's no dust on it, though. Must have been used recently.
Yes, and that is where the roll of film in the hot tub area comes from. And yes, the game was extraordinarily beautiful when it came out. I mean, like I said in the first episode, we have... Oh, when he said frilly panties, hope they aren't sales. Sorry, I'll get to that. What I said in the first episode, the thing that we had to compare this to was Doom. Quake was not even out yet, so, I mean, this was a 3D engine that ran in Super VGA in high resolution. It was fantastic, and it ran on a 386, no less. That is amazing. Also, frilly panties, hope they aren't sales. Yes, I missed that. That is actually judging cross-dressing a little bit. However, it was this line that I was referring to with the dress. That one.
Hopefully this isn't Sal's negligee. The color's all wrong for him.
So there might be. I mean, again, this is 1994, so they might not be as progressive as we would love them to be as modern audiences. I know that's not an excuse, but those were the realities of the day.
12 cents. Some people would take this change, but not me. Cash maybe, but not change.
Not change. No change. Think we have what we came in here for. I'm just gonna scooch down, even though I don't think the Surgeon General would appreciate me doing that. No, there's nothing down here. We need something from a champagne corky thing, which I think is in the hot tub area. I think I might have missed that. Is there something floating around in the tub? No, I don't think there is.
Looks like someone left their shorts in the hot tub. I think I'll leave them right where they are.
Also, what the hell is this thing?
Looks like a couple of objects have fallen into the drain. That screwdriver, I could...
Oh, that's a screwdriver and that's a roll of film. And I think I can use the magnet, but I think I have to tie a string to...
Well, that's not gonna work.
I have to tie a string to the magnet. And the object that I need that for is very carefully hidden, as are all the objects here, and I can't quite remember where it is. Oh, there's a cork down here.
Someone's dropped a cork into this mounted vase. The opening's too narrow to get my hand in. I'd break it, but it looks like it's made out of saranite, that new unbreakable plastic. The cork looks like...
Oh, wire mesh! Here we go, here we go.
Some wire mesh on it. Wire mesh.
Wire mesh. Alright, let's fill the champagne glass. Blub, 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 blub. And... here we go. Now, watch for the moment when the video loops. Click! There you go. I hated this puzzle with the water filling nonsense. I was stuck for over a week here back in the days. Yes, this section is actually very hard to complete the first time you play it. Again, because it's a 3D world and they like hiding shit around, and I didn't notice... I didn't even notice that the cork was in this.
As I fill up the mounted vase, the champagne cork floats to the top. I'm just gonna reach in and pick it up.
There we go. Wire mesh. Here we fucking go.
I can just get this piece of wire on. There we go.
Now this will come in handy as a lockpick. Again, the doors here actually block you. They don't normally do that. I like repeating myself. God, drunken bastard. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I'll just do it from over here. Sorry. There we go. Ah, here we go.
It's a shoelace. I hope it hasn't been used inappropriately.
How? How would... I would love to hear from the chat on this one. How do you use a shoelace inappropriately? Also, that was definitely worth picking a lock for. Red Star says he finished the game in a week back in the days. I think that's about the time it took me to do it too, but I will confess I used the hint system, especially on, in instances where I couldn't find shit, like the champagne cork. I didn't even notice it was there. So, and also I was not a very smart kid. Still am not, really. Anyway, magnet on a string, we can use that to get the screwdriver. So we can unscrew this thing. I like how this puzzle works actually. You look down the drain and you go, well, there's a screwdriver in there. I could use that to unscrew the drain. But first I have to get it out of the drain that is screwed down. That is just, oh my god. That is infuriating puzzle setup, because you look at this and you go, the solution is behind the thing that I need to get to find the solution. Kind of ingenious. Summer offers that strangling someone with a shoelace would be inappropriate use. Yes. That's absolutely correct, and also a bit troubling. If I tell you, your channel will get demonetized. You can PM me. There we go. Get some film and examine it. We also have to get it developed, I believe. But we don't do that in here. There's no develop. Oh, I know where to find development. Which is an odd thing to say when you're at an escort service. We go to Chandler Avenue and we go to the electronic shop, so now we don't have to use the fucking keycard to get in all the time. You can just travel there. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And lo and behold, this is the Deus Ex Machina of electronic shops.
Oh, it's the Photomatic Plus Film Developing Kit. How convenient.
I love how the game even, makes a point of going, that's very convenient. The amazing changing color credit card, and boom, here we go. The sound effect is still looping in the back. Oh, there it goes. Developing photos. Can you go back to the Knickerbocker and not get caught? We didn't get caught. And yes, you can keep going back there until you don't really have to. And also, I don't think... Actually, good question. I think if I try to go back there now, Tex will just say, what's the fucking point? No, he fucking went there. He fucking went there. What am I doing here? Alright. Hey, Eddie. Eddie! I've got some pictures. Wanna, have a sit down and, we can watch them together. Maybe get naked. Maybe turn the curtains down. You've got curtains, right? No, you don't have any curtains. I'm in your secret place. I just backed into it by accident. Hope you don't mind. Oh, wait a minute. I was watching back the VOD when I was publishing it on Patreon, and I remember saying in the episode that I don't think there's any punishment or repercussions from flipping the switch and destroying these Byzantine artifacts.
Oops.
There actually is. It deducts you points. That's the repercussions for doing that. You're just supposed to not do that if you want a full score. Anyway, Cheng, hello. Yes, I'm in your secret compartment looking at naked photos.
Pictures are sick. Francesca will be so happy.
Are they really that sick? Anyway, he's just playing Twister. By the way, this game has an obsession with Twister in relation to sexual activities. I'm just warning you, this is not the first reference. It's not going to be the first reference. Anyway, see ya, Ching. Going back to Chandler Avenue, going back to the Slice O Heaven Pizza.
Well, gorgeous, you're back. Did you get the evidence I need?
Did we indeed? Chat, if you would please. Do we create a frustrated verbal burst? Are we looking for assistance because she didn't give us enough? Or we just simply hand it over? And Summer's now thinking about ordering pizza this evening. Good. Stay hydrated. That's one vote for C. Summer is all business. Summer is all business. One vote for B and one vote for A. Yamiko Panda just wants to see people get upset, I guess. A good lawyer wouldn't have that much problem to dismiss them as proof of unfaithfulness. Well, he was just playing Twister. These are a lot of votes for C, so we are going with C.
I think I might. Let me look inside my overcoat.
Where's that blue light coming from? Anyway, would you like some gold foil?
That's not evidence.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. How about the incriminating photos of Sal?
Oh, excellent. This will do the job nicely. I'll answer all your questions now.
Right. Actually, I should have been humming the end tune. Right. Ask about mugging.
I was up late having some espresso. Then
Why?
I saw you
Why
get
would you
drunk.
drink espresso late in the
The guy
evening?
who hit you was real small, maybe a 5'6", 130 pounds. I didn't see his face.
And then he shapeshifted into a huge guy.
Were carrying,
And then a
then
short
ran
guy again.
off. It looked like a professional hit, but he wasn't trying to kill you. Believe me, if he wanted to, he could have.
I mean, look at the size of his
I
pipe.
took off. I saw another guy come running down from your office. He bent over you and went through your coat. Then he ran off too. I recognized the second guy. He was a mutant named Pug. In fact, I remember seeing him hanging around your office for the past few days. Anyway, I went over to make sure you were okay.
Feeding you up as I went along.
Minutes later, and I made him carry you up to your office. That's all I know.
Thank you. Now, who the fuck is Pug?
Pug is ugly as sin and smells like he sleeps in a latrine. On and off for the past week or so, I've seen him keeping an eye on your office.
We have fans. Excellent. I've always wanted a fan club. Alright. We'll have to find Pug then. And we happen to know 2 contacts in the underworld who very much stay above ground. I'm not sure how they do that. Anyway, hello.
How can I help you, Tex?
What was she looking at back there? There's nothing back there except the trash can. There's no magazines. Everything's just put... Oh, fuck it. Get hung up on details here. Siriar, thank you so much for taking notes on the 5'6" and 130 pounds. We don't actually need to look anything up in the... excuse me. In the computer back at Texas office. We're done with that, but I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
Are you any fucking good whatsoever? Right, we'll ask Beak then. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Tex. Lay off the sauce, man.
Well, Pug and I used to hang out sometimes, but I haven't seen him for a while. I heard he's gotten a job of some kind. He doesn't work very often, and he usually sleeps in a box down by the Snow White warehouse.
Well, indeed then. End conversation,
Following Beak's instructions,
yes.
I hang around the warehouse. Not long after, a gust of wind carries a horrible stench into my nasal passages. I turn and see a shadowy figure waddle into the alley.
The way you look at me, it makes me nervous.
I love this guy, saving my game here. Very, very uncomfortable guy, and he's doing an impression of like one of those 1940s, 1950s. Oh fuck, is this guy? Dudes was in Casablanca too. It was even in that Star Trek episode, the last goodbye or the big goodbye, when they go into that holodeck thing with the gangsters, and there's one guy who has this sort of kind of voice. Anyway, saving here. Pug. Got a nice name too. Sorry if the stream died on your end. I don't have any drop frames over here. I did look panicked as usual. God, my hair looks like I haven't showered in a week. Honestly, I showered yesterday, but I still showered. You're fucking Christ. I look a mess. What's up? What did this just turn into? What am I doing? Okay, never mind. Yes, we are in fact voting. Thank you, Siriar. A, are we the king of pain? Do you want to punch up the bracket? Will there be buttons? I don't do an Irish accent, sorry. Are we not in the mood for small talk? Or are we ominously pleasant? Yes. Hello. Very nice to see you. I see you have teeth. Would you like me to liberate them for you? 1 vote for A. Take your time. Stay hydrated. 1 vote for C. Next vote that comes in. Joss has apparently completely misunderstood the rules of this game, but that is 2 votes for A, and that's where we're going. King of Pain.
It should, because when I'm done with you, you'll find breathing more painful than you ever imagined.
I think you should think twice before threatening me.
Okay, yeah, still want to kick your ass. Thank you so much for all the votes here. We're going to wipe the slate clean and vote again. Are we angry and irritated? I would be. Are we violent with a culinary twist? Or do we try and, I don't know, think above his level, I guess, and go for a metaphorical threat? No, we are indeed violent with a culinary twist.
I think maybe I'll turn that mug of yours into goulash.
The way you're threatened has caused me to wet myself. Why are you treating me like I'm some kind of criminal?
Well, I have a couple of reasons for that. First of all, because you are. And for newcomers, I am going to pick the majority vote out of the first 3 votes that come in. And if they are all different, then the next vote that comes in is the tiebreaker. So those are the rules. Just wanted to reiterate that because we have a bit more viewers than we do now than we had at the start. Lot of votes for C here, so we're going to go with a casual observation. Don't even have to read them aloud. Votes are just pouring in. It will state the obvious, gentlemanly humor, or casual observation.
Well, I'm no lawyer, but last I heard, robbery was illegal.
You're a cynical person, if you'll forgive my saying so.
I don't forgive you. Do we go with a Bogart retort, caustic intimidation, or a wistful bluff? Taking votes, starting now, because I see there's a lot of action going on. I wrote in my own vote like a true democracy. You voted blank. Josh, excellent. Excellent indeed. 1 vote for B, 2 votes for A, Bogart retort.
Okay, I forgive you. Now would you please just hand over my wallet?
Did we forgive him?
Wallet. You will see I have spent very little of your money.
He spent all of it. What was that?
Tell me, how did you find me?
I just followed the stench. Oh yes, taking votes now. Okay, you can stop now. You can stop now. From now, stinky wit, just the facts man, or assertive. Lot of votes for A coming in. Stinky wit indeed.
I was downwind, El Stinko.
Well, pardon me. I'll go take a bath.
That would be nice. From now, taking votes, volatile interrogation, hygienic threat, or grill for information. We still want to find out, why did he mug us? And who was the first? Because this guy did not pummel us. Someone else did. There were 2 men, remember? Technically a lot of them. Okay, we've got 3 votes, C, A, and B. Next vote is the tiebreaker. Let's hear it. For some reason, I'm shaking my fist. That's a C. Grill for information.
Not so fast. I found out a lot about you, including the fact that you were tailing me.
I was hired to follow you. I provide people with information through ways of my own.
Yeah, you're not funny. Are we curious? Again, starting now? Are we curious about details? Are we taking names or motive mocking? Apparently, at this point, we cannot fail this right now, so now we're just having fun. B and A. And that's 2 votes for A. We're very curious about details.
Oh, and stealing my wallet was in the job description.
Maybe it was.
No, I'm just looking for ways to make extra money. I was hired by an old PI who called himself the Colonel. He paid me to follow you and report back on everyone I saw you talk to.
That's got to be boring, because we've been talking to a lot of people.
If I saw you with a little statue of a bird, he told me very little else, though he said that he had to find out if you could be trusted. There, I have told you everything I know. Now let me go, and I shall not bother you again.
Was that someone's granddad? Just wandered onto set. Hey, give this guy some lines. Interestingly, so to recap, when we're at our worst in the intro, the Colonel drops by and looks us straight in the eye and said, I heard your name in connection with the case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. And I go, fuck it. She's going to pour myself a whiskey. You can go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit about you or your case. And now we have apparently ended up in his case anyway. And he's been paying some stinky dude to follow us around. Now you would think a person of the Colonel's statute would not have to pay very smelly bums to follow me. I mean, he could have paid off Chelsea for all I mean, probably not actually. Anyway, you're absolutely right. Let's go kissing Colonel. What? Sorry? Siriar says, let's go kissing Colonel. Right, smoochy smoochies. Look at that, the city just sort of stops. It's like it's resting on a plate of something, like a flat plate.
The Colonel was my mentor in the detective biz. When I was a young, idealistic crime fighter, I didn't understand some of the Colonel's unethical PI methods. I reported the Colonel to the PI licensing board and his license was temporarily revoked. In the years since, I've come to understand and even occasionally use the Colonel's questionable methods, but we've never made up. I haven't seen the Colonel's office.
Kiss and make up. I get it now.
Years ago. From the look of the exterior, the Colonel's kept it up nicely. I knock on the door and it swings open. The place is trashed.
Boom. Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to put off that trip to the Caribbean. Maybe permanently.
My God. What happened? Who did this to you?
The chameleon. He's some kind of shapeshifter. I swear he's the devil himself.
What did he want? Why did he attack you?
Oh, he thought I had it. When he found out I didn't, he tried to torture me into telling him where it was. Yeah, he got impatient, stuck a knife in my chest.
Yeah, here.
I must have passed out. I didn't get enough sleep last night.
He's taking this awfully calmly for having a fucking knife sticking out of his chest.
What was he looking for?
The winter chip. The cult wants it. They're planning a doomsday party. They're afraid whoever's got the chip might stop them. You're gonna have to find it and get it to Capricorn. Yeah, they know what to do with it.
Would you like a drink or something?
But I don't know where to look. You gotta give me some help.
There's no time. There's a disc by the bookcase. It's got information on the winter chip. Don't fail me, Tex. I hope to God you've learned something after all these years.
I fly the Colonel to the hospital and the attendants rush him into surgery, but won't tell me what his chances are.
Typical
I know
hospitals.
I should go and search the Colonel's office for the disc he referred to, but I'm having a hard time keeping my eyelids popped open. I decide to go back to my office for a couple of hours of shut-eye.
Oh, the dude's in danger. Everything is going to shit. No, I should probably catch a nap or
slam
something.
into a brick wall. When my vision clears, I'm seated across from a beautiful Oriental woman with matching goons on either side of me.
Good evening, Mr. Murphy. Please, have a seat.
Notice how the only thing that's animated on her is from the waist upwards. The legs never move at all. Never. Notice that. We should probably not fuck this up. By the way, this is the last conversation that we're going to have, and I almost ruined the surprise for you, so I'm just going to call this one Home Invasion. I was about to name the save game after the person that we're talking to, but we have not been formally introduced yet. So, yes, he does seem rather calm and talkative considering he has a knife in his chest, yes. The chat is open. Siriar already has the first vote in. Are we good-natured? Are we extremely upset and violated? Or do we just throw out an ignorant insult? That's 1 vote for B, 1 vote for A, and 2 votes for B. We're very upset, and we feel violated.
Who the hell are you, and what are you doing in my office?
You are either braver or more foolish than I thought. No one talks to Eddie Ching like that.
Hey, Eddie. And here we go again. Do we give a manly retort? And do remember that this game was made in 1994, so manly means Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis kind of manly, and we are not Bruce Willis or Sylvester Stallone. Do we play stupid and manly? Or are we apologetically surprised? My God, I had no idea. May I kiss your unmoving feet? Actually, I wouldn't do that. It kind of looks spindly. She's a Spider Woman. I fucking knew it. B, C, and that's 2 votes for B. We shall play stupid and manly.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you bring him by and we'll just see about that.
I am Eddie Ching, you moron. Now sit down and shut up.
I'm already seated, and I'm not going to shut up.
Hired to steal a statuette for my apartment. I admire the skill you display in doing so, but I must now ask you to return the bird to me.
Sorry, can't do it. All right. Starting from now, are we a tough guy? Are we a rude guy? Or do we resort to pathetic groveling? I have to admit, option C is very funny, but gives her the bird. We can't. Oh, that bird. Yeah. That's two votes for C, pathetic groveling.
Look, I swear on my mother's grave I don't have it. Someone mugged me last night and stole it. Please don't kill me. Please, I'll do anything, but don't kill me.
And it just leans back.
Gone? You imbecile! Have you no idea what you've done? You were set up. The person who hired you belongs to a group so powerful they may hold the fate of the world in their hands. The statuette is worthless, except to this cult.
Oh, it was
and
very
I went
worthy.
to great lengths to keep it from them. And all it took was one idiotic PI to give these fanatics the talisman they need to loose the demons of hell upon the earth.
That was one hell of a speech, wasn't it? And for some reason, I cannot help but, hear that when she got to lose the demons of hell, they sort of spliced together 2 takes of her saying, upon the earth. So it just sort of cut in between. Fuck it, never mind. Yes, we already got, I forget where we started, so I'm just going to say that Chaos Theory's vote for C is the first one here, so that's C, B, and A. Next vote that comes in is the tiebreaker. Are we skeptical? Are we slightly embarrassed? Or are we tender-hearted? Oh wait, Chaos Theory voted twice, but that's still next vote is tiebreaker. Or maybe Chaos Theory was voting for the previous one. Anyway, that is a vote for A, B, and C. So let's get in. 2 votes for B. Slight embarrassment. Thank you.
I'm sorry, who knew?
Ow. Ow.
You obviously don't understand what I'm saying. With the statuette, the cult will fulfill its prophecies, unleashing an unimaginable flood of destruction. The prophecy is supposed to be fulfilled in 6 days. If the statuette is not recovered before then, nothing will matter. We'll all be dead.
Well, my face can take a lot of beatings, but, I mean, this is getting ridiculous, isn't it? Are we oblivious to the implications? Are we bored? 'Cause fuck it, world ending, boo-hoo. Or are we curious? Now, when you say world ending, does that mean like the world sort of just explodes? Or implodes? Or does it all just go up in flames? Or do we just go with 2 votes for A? Yes, we are oblivious to these implications.
You mean to tell me the world is going to end on Thursday? Damn it! I don't get my unemployment check till Friday.
The cult knows about me.
Don't care. Just gonna get on with the exposition.
Once they learned I had it. They will not allow me or my operatives to obstruct their plans. You, however, they do not consider to be a threat. The cult is behind the crusade for genetic purity. I don't know any more than what I've told you, except for the identity of the man who set you up. He is known as the Chameleon. If you can find him, you will be within reach of the statuette. You should realize that your blunder makes you responsible for 10 billion lives. Hope for your own sake that you can succeed where more powerful people cannot.
I'll do my best.
This be a reminder to you not to repeat your mistakes. If you fail, I will see you in hell.
I've actually tried doing that on someone. It does hurt.
I never found out. My usual methods of persuasion weren't working, so I had to get a little more forceful. Next thing I know, his lights go out. I think I killed him.
Dead men don't help us. We've got to find out about that chip. If the Colonel didn't have the chip, then he probably sent it to Murphy. Stick around and keep tabs on him until the last second. but don't kill him. If the chip doesn't show up, make sure Murphy doesn't blunder into our path. If you find the chip, destroy it. Then you can do what you want with Murphy.
Ooh, is he gonna take me to the hotel? Code, a toad, and a cigarette load. This chapter gets weird, I'm just telling you.
Maybe I need a career change. 2 days in a row waking up in a semi-conscious stupor is enough for anybody. My nose is so sore my eyes water when I inhale and all my front teeth shift slightly when I exhale.
This is a good description.
On top of all this, I found out that the world population could be annihilated because of me. That's just too much guilt to heap on a guy at this hour of the morning. Looks like
technically they did it last night.
I'll need to find that disc the Colonel referred to. And what about that Countess? Was she on the level or was she just feeding me a line?
I wonder. Alright, we've still got a bit of time, so I say we go back to the Colonel's office and at least track down this disc thing. And we can also go to the Countess mansion, which has a very annoying puzzle, so we're gonna do that last, I think. I think everyone's anxious to see what's going on at the Colonel's office. Yes, the 90s were a weird time. Also...
When I get to the Colonel's office, the
never
police
mind.
are just leaving. They tell me they've combed the place and come up empty. I'm not surprised.
The police are useless.
As I step inside, I try to remember what the Colonel told me. Something about a winter chip and an emergency disc hidden somewhere in the display case. Maybe the info on the disc will tell me something about this chameleon.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but this is a very interesting piece of the game. A lot of things are hiding. We're not just going over to the display case and finding the disc. That part is easy. It's this thing.
This must be the disc the Colonel mentioned.
There we go. Very nice. Piece of plasticky thing. But there are many secrets hiding in here. For instance...
It's like a wall safe to me. Maybe that emergency disc the Colonel told me about will help get the safe open.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. There's also a locked cabinet.
The Colonel's file cabinet. There must be some info in here.
So we've got lots of places to check out. Also, there's a photo lying with the face down here, and this gives us... Oh boy. I don't know if we'll get to actually talk to her this episode. But let's see.
Oh, nice looking dame. This must be the Colonel's squeeze. If I could track her down, maybe she could give me some more information.
Alrighty, Heidi. Yes, Dan says that Eddie Ching did really overact her little heart out, and boy, did she ever. I'll look through the drawers here. Nothing in those. There's a greeting card in one of them. There it is.
My PI instincts and keen sense of smell tell me that this envelope was sent by a woman of some kind.
I'll have that. From Milan Toad. Oh boy. By the whole Milan Toad thing, I'm just going to foreshadow this, is by far the dumbest thing in this game. I mean, by a long shot. So, but it was like, funny in a 90s context. Ooh, strange wobbly thing going on here. And, hello?
Oh, nice bow.
Sure, bow. Nothing behind there, although you can move all the paintings. Because the game expects you to just wander around moving paintings until you find the safe. Can we, in fact, use the disc on the computer?
I should turn on the computer first.
Oh, fine. Fuck it. Let's do that. My DOS. 640K conventional memory. And a lot of bytes of contiguous extended memory. Perfect word. Document. Text. In case anything happens to me, maybe you should read it like the Colonel. In any case anything happens to me, I've made up this disc to give you enough information to carry on in my place. And despite our past problems, I don't know anyone else who could replace me. Since you're reading this, I suppose something has gone wrong, so now it's up to you. First of all, you've probably never heard of Capricorn. All you need to know is that it's a secret organization that infiltrates groups which pose a threat to society, then unravels them from the inside out. And dozens of cults, terrorist groups, and political cabals have been broken up before the public ever knew there was a threat. How I came to be involved with Capricorn is unimportant. Suffice it to say that we've each done each other some favors. I've been helping them infiltrate a corporation called Genetic Research Systems, or GRS. Another acronym that fills me with dread, by the way. I won't waste time on details, but I was hired by someone to investigate a disappearance, and the investigation led me to GRS. I learned that there was some secret experiments being done there, and that the top people were members of a cult. You know, like corporate America. Fucking. I relayed this information to Capricorn and learned that one of their agents was already there undercover. You know about the Crusade for Genetic Purity, and maybe about their religious retreat to the Moonchild? No and no, but I think we're about to find out. To all appearances, it's a gigantic orbiting biosphere capable of holding hundreds of thousands of occupants. If, however, the Moonchild is armed with nuclear weapons, it could literally hold the world hostage from its vantage point. It's a pretty big fucking if, isn't it? Capricorn wants the Moonchild destroyed. The cult at GRS is linked to the Crusade. The undercover agent. It just feels like he's on the toilet just reading this aloud. I'd love to have books on tapes written or read by Brian Keith. The undercover agent learned that she would be going to the Moonchild, so Capricorn devised a computer virus and encoded on it what's known as a winter chip. I made the delivery of the winter chip from Capricorn to the agent at GRS. Less than 3 days after I delivered the chip, 24 undercover Capricorn agents had been discovered and murdered, and Capricorn headquarters had been destroyed. Plop, plop. Doubtedly, the faceless forces behind the Crusade for Genetic Purity are responsible for effectively ending Capricorn's existence. GRS is no longer in operation, and the undercover agent, Ava Shanzi, has disappeared. What I was doing, and what you must now do, is find out what happened to Ava and help her complete the mission. If she has been discovered, you must find the winter chip and somehow get it into the Moonchild's computer system. There's additional information in my safe, which may put you on the trail. That's a lot of exposition going on there. Yeah, he's clenching hard, isn't he? This guy took the time to put dots after every letter in Capricorn every single time. You gotta admire that. Yes, you do, douchey guy. That's actually a very good point. Alright, that told me nothing about how to get into the safe. However, the envelope from Milan. No, wait. No. We have to go to Milan's thingy to find out. Yes, indeed. Yes, Milan has the key. She does. She has key. Yes, I will go to Milan. There she is. Alright, we're gonna do this episode. We have to do it. Fuck it. Here we go.
Who are you? What do you want?
You see where this is going, right? So, chat. Let's just save our game here because fuck it, we would love to come back to this floozy. Milan Toad. I know it's T-O-D-E, but I'm gonna put in T-O-A-D because fucker. That's 1 vote for A, 1 vote for C, and 2 votes for C. Full-on introduction.
The name's Murphy. I'm a private investigator.
Is this some kind of a bust?
That's very impressive, thank you. Is that from Wayne's World? Is this some kind of a bust? Yeah, very impressive, but no. Starting from now, votes are express interest, business before pleasure, or play it straight. We all know where express interest comes from, so summer is business before pleasure, and that's 2 votes for A from all the dudes in the chat, so here we go.
Yeah, but it's your legs that really caught my eye.
Well, that's very sweet, but I'm seeing someone, and he's gonna be here soon, so if you'll excuse me.
I would not excuse you. We'll restate intentions in manly fashion, or deliver the tragic news, or explain link to mutual friend. That's 1 vote for C. Bad porno intro. Love the porno music. Just close your eyes. Oh, that is douchey, Mr. Douchey Guy. Just close your eyes. Damn. Oh, lots of votes for A. We're gonna have to go with A.
I'm not looking for a date, sweetheart. I'm here to let you know that your boyfriend won't be coming by tonight. Maybe ever. Someone tried to murder the colonel. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He may be dead now for all I know.
Oh, it's from Police Squad. Thank you, Dad.
Colonel? Dead? I can't believe it! I guess we won't be going to Bermuda next week.
This is, of course, the era of Beavis and Butthead and Wayne's World, and that's why I thought it was from Wayne's World. Is this some kind of a bust? It's actually from the Police Squad movie. From before O.J. Simpson became really, really weird. I guess he kind of was weird. Anyway, do we ditch any remaining scruples and just take this flimsy bitch to Bermuda? Are we kind, gentle, looking for information? Or do we chastise caustically? Damn you, girl, damn you indeed. That's 2 votes for A and 1 for C, so we ditch any remaining scruples.
Bermuda, huh? You know, if you have your tickets already, it'd be a shame to waste them.
Hold on a second. How do I know that you didn't, kill the colonel?
Well, he's not dead yet.
How does she know we didn't kill the colonel? Starting from now, do we offer proof of good intentions? And we do have that. Do we baffle her with logic? That'd be easy. Or are we offended? A lot of people here are going with B. There's an overwhelming majority for B here. Let's try and baffle her.
And besides, if I were here to kill you, I'd have done it already.
Okay, fine. Then why don't you just, leave me alone? I'm very upset.
And the game really, really wants you to go down this route of giving her something to prove that we, in fact, do know the colonel and that we're not full of shit. So do we see that starting now, VT Marie is the last vote I saw here. Starting now, do we deliver a token? Do we offer proof of good intentions? Or do we dangle a carrot? Summer, I'm sorry you keep getting outvoted. I know you have the best of intentions here, but I'm sorry, we're going to have to go with C on this one.
All right, I'll leave. But I found something at the colonel's that you might want. I guess I'll just take it with me.
Okay, let's see it.
No fucks given on. No, none at all. Where the hell is it? Newspaper, credit card, trap, Geiger Chow, bandana, list of bidders, or gold foil. Wait, where did that, Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't pick it up, did I? No, because the envelope just gave me her address. All right, I'll just leave. Bye. We have to go back to the colonel's office and actually pick up this thing that I missed. It's a greeting card. I thought the envelope was the greeting card. It's not. There's something in one of the drawers that I missed. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Cocktronics. Well, there's something in here, isn't there?
Some sort of greeting card.
There you fucking go. Sorry I haven't come by lately. Work has been hell, trying to wrap things up before we head out to the tropics. Oh, I forgot to do the voice. I'll make it up to you when we get there. Spanks and kisses, the colonel. Can you just picture Brian Keith just going, now bend over? I sure can't. Anyway, that is the item she needs. Well, it's just technically... No, let's not go there. Private Dick, indeed.
You again? You know, I wish you'd leave me alone.
Really? Oh, well, Summer, you get a redemption. I'm going to let you pick this one because this is... It's completely non-essential. We've already passed the dialogue tree. Do we off... Summer's the only one who gets to vote on this one. Yeah, I'm going to give the vote to her. I know you mean the game to... Fuck, I'm digging myself a hole. B. Do the old soft shoe.
I guess I made a bad first impression. I completely forgot to tell you that I'm a gourmet chef and a licensed massage therapist.
Oh, God.
Nice one, Summer. Although that is a very, very good line.
Look, if you don't get lost, I'm calling the cops.
But I said I had some offer proof of good
I
intentions.
brought something for you from the Colonel's office. I'm sure he'd want you to have it.
Okay, let's see it.
Here we go. Greeting card. Offer.
There wasn't any money in it?
Love.
Okay, I guess I can answer a few questions.
Isn't love grand? Alright, we shall ask about the chameleon.
Chameleon? Oh, I feel so stupid.
Oh, perish the thought.
The Colonel mentioned that name a couple of times, but I thought he was saying he was getting close to getting his hands on like $1 million.
Colonel, can we actually ask about the colonel? Yes?
Well, he was nice to me, so I was nice to him. I mean, it was fun.
What is she doing? Get
the no, though, because,
sister, get your hand on.
Package that I wasn't supposed to open unless something happened to him, but I opened it anyway. And I was so disappointed because there was nothing in it except for this stupid key. No money, no jewels, no nothing.
Where is her hand going? I mean, I'm not an expert in anatomy, so you can get your mind out of the gutter. That's not where her bits are. She's just... What is she... Is the robe she's adjusting? I don't get this. Can we ask about this key? Thank you.
Sure, I guess you can take it. I don't even know where I'd use it.
Ding, ding, indeed. Can you tell me more about yourself, please?
Well, I'm just a lonely girl looking for a new friend to play with. You might be fun, but you don't look like you have very much money.
I'm leaving. Fuck you, bitch. Yes, airhead money-grabbing bitch. Exactly. That's how this game works. All right, let's go to Le Colonel's office. And that key, of course, goes into this drawer, I think. It did. Cool. So let's see. Porno. No!
This manila folder looks worth taking.
But is it a vanilla folder or a gorilla folder? Haha, Monkey Island jokes. He just took the entire fucking cabinet. That's one hell of a folder.
These documents are all in code. Hopefully the Colonel's got some sort of decoding manual around here.
Maybe he does. Maybe it's in the safe. Shit. There is something else that Toad is supposed to give us. Because we need to get into... Oh, shit. There is something else. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. This is one of those things where you go to a location, and then you come back, and something has been added to the room. The Colonel has just received his subscriptions.
Wow, detective files, detective dragnet, unofficial detective? I've never figured out the Colonel's tendency toward tawdry smut.
Detectives are just perverts, really. Here we go.
Small return receipt from UPEX. Apparently the Colonel sent something recently.
Dynastic says, in relation to Milan. The problem is, she has crotch fungus. We've all been there. Oh, she received something else. Yes, she did. So it's back to the... Hello. Did you miss me?
Back again? You know, I've been thinking, I think we could, like, be friends. You know, I think you should stick around and talk to me for a while, because, I don't want to be lonely.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 votes, and that is it. Macho refusal, leave all options open, or extreme cynicism. One vote for C, yeah, with the extreme cynicism. 1 vote for B, 1 vote for A, 2 votes for B, leave all options open. How did I know?
Normally, I'd pay good money to be friends with you. But right now, I just need to ask you something.
Okay, but remember me the next time you got something burning a hole in your pocket. Cash, I mean.
Just in case you didn't pick up on the fact that she's a gold-digging slut. Alright, hey.
Oh yeah, I got another dumb letter from the Colonel. I mean, there were some, like, numbers and stuff written on a piece of paper inside. You can have it. I can't even understand what it is.
Thank you. Leaving 571. I wonder what that is. I happen to know what that is. That is, of course, the code for his safe. 571, was it? Yes. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did that click 1 too many times? No, it didn't. There we go. Coolness. Getting
This codebook looks like it'd come in handy if I could find some coded documents.
You're carrying them. Jesus Christ, do I have to do everything? I guess I actually kind of do. Alright, we combine those. Just had to look if there was anything extra in there. Decode me some documents. Boom shaka. Alright. I don't have to do the Keith Moon. Brian Keith impersonation here. Summer says she might stream the Tex Murphy game someday. That'd be interesting. Watching someone play Tex Murphy without making dumb jokes all over. That'd be great. Anyway, we're just gonna read this, and then I think we shall end the stream. We might actually... No, wait. We're gonna read this. We're gonna go to the Countess's mansion. We're gonna pick up the puzzle that I hate. We're gonna solve it as I make my outro. How about that? Summer says, who says I won't make dumb jokes? Yes, but will you be making sad, perverted jokes? That's the question. Anyway, 11.4. My client is Paul Dubois, a genetic scientist working on a top-secret project for GRS. I've uncovered information that proves that the project at GRS is being funded by the Crusade for Genetic Purity. This Crusade thing, first of all, anything with Crusade in the title, I mean, that's not good. And second, genetic purity. No. Remember that Nazi film reel at the start? Yeah, this is where we're going. 11/8. Okay, so this is month and date. So 8th of November. Paul believes that a secret cult is at work in GRS. Again, that's just corporate America, isn't it? Conducting bizarre experiments, again, corporate America, that could give them a new and unstoppable destructive force. Not all of corporate America, but I'm sure Microsoft has something hidden in their basement they're not telling. Anyway, he was unable or unwilling to give me specific details. Why would a genetic research center be developing a weapon? Why indeed? 19th of November. Paul gave me a list of employees that have left the corporation recently. I went through the list and was able to locate only one person, Elena Moore, who I found via a credit card trace. She's currently checked into the roadside motel. She says her life is in danger, but she can't tell me why. Something's happening at GRS that's important enough to kill for. What is it? 23rd of November. With the information from Paul and Elena, I contacted Capricorn and found out that they already have an agent, Eva Schanze, working undercover at GRS. And this is how we say goodbye in Germany. 29th of November, I made the delivery from Capricorn. No punctuation between the letters there. To Eva Schanze, jawohl. God help us if her cover gets blown. 6th of December, Paul contacted me and said he had enough information on the cult to blow it open. He said he had details on the project, the cult and its objectives, and also how the Moonchild figures in. Moonchild, eh? We agreed on a meeting place where Paul would give me the details. He never showed up. 7th of December, both Paul and Eva Schanze, jawohl, have vanished without a trace. I tried to follow their trail, but have been constantly blocked by a dangerous character known as the Chameleon. And I'm just picturing Russell Means just standing over in the corner going, nope, can't come in here. My official contacts at Interpol have told me that he's a master of disguise. My unofficial contacts tell me that he's a Native American, a shaman. It's rumored that he possesses the ancient power of shapeshifting, the ability to appear in different forms. Let me just sidestep here for a minute. The whole thing about him being a shapeshifter, in the novelization by Aaron Connors of Under Killing Moon, he's not a shapeshifter. He's just very good at disguises, and he's also French. And I would have accepted the explanation that it was a mutation of his, that he was able to change because of because the genetic mutations in this universe are not explained very well at all. It could be anything from, just a disfigurement to whatever. Not that there are X-Men running around or anything, but I would accept the explanation that he had a very rare genetic mutation that caused him to change appearance. But this whole thing about it being just, a Native American shaman who's basically always been able to do this just strikes me as very unbelievable, really. If this is true, though, he could be anyone. I'm not sure who I can trust now, and if the chameleon's working for the cult, it must be headed by someone very powerful. 8th of December, that did not take long. Yeah, so just the next day, GRS has been disbanded. Is the project finished? Am I too late? The 10th, there are eyes in the shadows following my every move. A voice in my head is telling me to hurry before someone stops. But now I've lost my contacts at Capricorn, and I haven't found any answers. I need to find a way into GRS. And this was, in fact, the Colonel writing this, which is interesting. So his client is Paul. He's working as a genetic scientist for GRS and is double agenting it up. He's still working there, but he's going, Colonel, something weird is going on here. You might want to look into this. He looks up a person called Elena, who has information on how to get in there, and finds out that this I don't know, cabal or just operative group called Capricorn, who's in the business of taking down cults and things that want to kill everyone. Already have an undercover agent working there. However, she just sort of disappeared, and the chameleon is not a very nice person, which we already knew. So, is Deus Ex in the Fetcher? Chaos Theory says Underkilling Moon is Deus Ex in the Fetcher. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, that means that we can now actually travel to see Elena Moore at the roadside motel. That would be her. Not doing that yet. I want to go to the Countess's mansion because I want to...
Okay, there's something wrong with this picture. When I was here before, the place looked like a palace. Now it looks like the aftermath of an IRS auction. Somebody wanted me to believe the person I talked to was a real countess. Now I can see I've been played for a sucker. But who set me up and why?
Yes, there's nothing wrong with your screen. There is in fact an eagle up there, and he's going fucking apeshit. Look at that guy. Jiggity, 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 jiggity.
There's a bald eagle perched on the chandelier. Man. Now that the animal rights lobby is huge, bald eagles are everywhere. They're worse than pigeons. The front door was open when I got here. The eagle must have flown in. Looks like it's got a bright cigarette case in its claws. I've heard that eagles are attracted to shiny objects.
Oh, really? Yes. First of all, let's get the eagle out of the way. We do have some gold foil, so we'll just use that. There you go. I'll have that. See ya, bitch. Cool. Now, where did he drop that? Is it this thing? Yeah.
Looks like an expensive cigarette case.
Cool.
There's only one cigarette left in the case. Maybe I'll keep it around for a smoking emergency.
Yum yum. Yes, we'll need that later. We'll need that later for very delicious business. Also, here's the thing. There's an item in this room that you need to finish the game, and you can, in fact, get into a situation where you die right at the end of the game because you didn't pick it up. It is an absolute bitch. Also, the sky outside is going insane. That looks so fucking creepy. There's some black hole sun shit going on out there. Anyway, the thing that you need in this room, and I won't tell you why just yet, is on the top of this mantelpiece. There, you see it? You have to stand on your tip. Normally, Tex is like this. This is his standard height. So when you're just moving around the world, this is the height that he's in. And I know I'm looking down, but looking up does not do anything. It's on the top of this mantelpiece. There you go. Now I'm raised up on my tippy toes.
Hey, neat. I saw a watch just like this one in my spy supply catalog. Really nice spy watches have things like built-in parachutes.
This thing has something slightly different. Also, Chaos Theory just explained that he was saying future Underkilling Moon is Deus Ex in future. Doesn't really make much more sense. But anyway, cool.
Maybe there's more to this watch than meets the eye. What's this? It's a secret compartment.
Secret compartment indeed. Now we have nothing to put in the secret compartment just yet. But we will, and if we don't pick that up, we are absolutely fucking screwed. Now, the puzzle that I was hinting at that we need to solve...
Looks like a pile of torn up paper scraps.
Is this fucking shit. And here we go. This is it's not terribly difficult. However, I have never been able to get the game to properly identify this puzzle as solved, because as you can see, there's no there are no borders. You're missing part of the note, so they're not complete sentences. They just cut out the word killing. Excellent. And there are no like borders for them to snap into. So I've never had my point score go up because I solved this, and the game doesn't identify it as solved when you're done. So I am just going to do sort of my wrap up as I solve this, and then in the next episode, I will go and see Elena. Dan Nasty says, "Does anyone know what Des Moines is?" Demon Eyes. Oh, is it Demon Eyes? I always said Demonies because it's spelled. Okay, I like Demon Eyes. It's talking about, do we need to call in an interpreter from Fleaput? Oh, do you think we should give Chaos Theory like an glowing gem, like an emerald, a fine hunk of Orium, as it were? Maybe he'll give us 50 buckasoids for it. Anyway, let's just solve this fucking thing. This is a very ominous note, and I actually love it to bits. Circumstances is the first word. I do remember that. Circumstances progressing smoothly. Where does it say pro? Because we've got gressing down here. It's not progressing. They are progressing smoothly. There we go. That Murphy, and the cool thing about this, normally, like I said, I hate these jigsaw puzzles, but the cool thing about this is the more you assemble it, because they're broken up sentences, the more you assemble it, the more ominous it becomes. And it's really good. Series are progressing smoothly. Something sorry to hear, or afraid? No. Delighted to hear? No. Is it delighted that Murphy? No, it isn't. And this is not it either, although it looks like it. That Murphy... I don't remember this bit. This puzzle gives me flashbacks to Ripper. Oh, yeah. Ripper. Now, there is a game that has some really, really nasty puzzles. I actually got pretty far in Ripper, following a walkthrough, no less. And then because I was playing on the CD, and it actually crashed on me. There's a sentence here that I'm missing. Murphy, it has this sort of curve. No, not that. This, however, fits. And we've got probably, immediately. I'm kind of running out of what I remember from this note. Probably delighted. Oh, here we go. Murphy was. There you go. And we've got able. He doesn't. Well, this goes here. He probably doesn't. Nosy. And I do know that the word killing goes not there. Yeah, it goes there. And there we go. Afraid to deal. By not killing it. This goes there. by not killing him immediately. That's the ominous part, because there are people who've been watching us, and they in fact did want to kill us a lot. Does this actually go here? I have a feeling it does. Final. Oh shit, I may have fucked up, because all of these pieces, because final piece of the puzzle is supposed to go over here, so I may have to move all of these. Anyway, this is the place we need to go. Bastion of Sanctity. The final piece of... shit, where is it? Don't fear the shipper. Let's see. Oh, delighted to hear that. Oh, it does. Oh, good, good, good. This actually doesn't go there, which is good. Which is very good. One of these goes over here. That one goes not there. Excellent. This is absolutely stellar television. I don't blame you for turning this off now. He probably doesn't... something. See, I fucked this up. And this does not go in here. Cool. Oh well. What are we gonna do now, ladies and gentlemen? Is I'm gonna finish this puzzle in my own time. You don't have to sit here and watch me do all this shit. The gist of the matter is that the people who put the counters up to putting me up to finding the statuette. I mean, you probably already guessed who the Countess actually is. I mean, there is a shapeshifter running around. Anyway, they have received a note from the person above them, which would be the person sitting in the lounge chair with his hands just gesturing wildly. He probably sent it to Murphy. Stick around and keep tabs on it. That dude sent the chameleon a note which says that Murphy probably doesn't even appreciate that we didn't kill him immediately. Things are progressing smoothly, everything is cool. Fuck off to this thing called the Bastion of Sanctity and await further instructions. So, that is where we are heading next. Not technically next, but... See, does it actually... No, it does... Excuse me, it does not count it as solved, so... Right on. Which I wouldn't count this as solved either. Anyway, what is going to happen is I'm going to finish this on my own, and then I will let you guys tune in next Sunday. Yes, I will in fact allow you. The final piece of our puzzle. Of our... Oh, that thing. Yeah. So that goes there, so I just have to move all of this. All right, cool. So I will do that later. Thank you so much for the... what happens if you go to the Countess's mansion now? I'm already here. This is the Countess's mansion. Everything is just cleared out. And no Countess, no nothing. So yeah, Gonna finish this, and we'll see you back next Sunday, where we will go and have a chat with Elena and see what this bastion of sanctity is, and hopefully deal out some swift judgment to this chameleon fuck who seems to be killing everyone and smacking people around with pipes. And we also got to have a chat with Milan Toad, which I'm not terribly proud of, but you guys did great. Thank you so much for watching. Dan says Scholz will be the one to finally get me on Patreon and to give SQH my support. Wow. Cool. Thank you so much, man. Cheers for that. Yes, I do in fact have a Patreon. If you think this shit is worth money, it's patreon.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. There is a reward in it for you, and I should probably show you thus reward. I'm just gonna save this. Puzzle fuckery. The reward for signing up to my Patreon is that you get to join the... Well, everyone gets to join the SQH Discord, but there are some extra channels in there for Patreon backers. So I'm just loading up Discord now so I can throw you guys an invite link. Here we go. Invitee people. Now I just want to send a link to a friend. No, there we go. Boom. That's how you get into the SQH Discord. And thank you so much for watching. Next Tuesday at Midnight CET, I'll play more of Contradiction, Spot the Liar, a game that I am terrible at. So that's going to be interesting. And next Sunday, we will get back to more Under a Killing Moon. I'm really enjoying these streams. I love Under a Killing Moon very, very much. And I love playing it, and I love playing it with you guys. So cheers on that. Thank you so much for watching. See you around the Chrono stream.